Over here in front of me are three different options to install a bicycle pedal. But right at the beginning of this video, I'm just gonna tell you, screw the other two kinds of pedal wrench, and get this pedal wrench, especially if you have a pedal that's extremely hard to remove, okay? The reason being, this pedal wrench actually features a angle design, which is actually really important, especially when you try to get to the correct angle to loosen the bicycle pedals. So when you remove it, those angle really matters quite a lot. Now this Park tool, this is the HCW16. So it's a combination of a 15mm wrench for the pedals and a chain whip. So for this one, I actually just mostly use the chain whip when I need to remove the cassette. This thing is really a pain in the butt to use on the Park tool because you don't have much grip on this thing, and it actually hurts your hand quite a lot when you try to remove a pedal that's really hard to remove or stuck on your bicycle crankset. This is really like the cheapest tool you can get. Unless your pedal is really loose, this is going to be pretty much useless because you don't have much leverage. The length is just not long enough to get that torque needed to remove hard to remove pedals on any of the bikes. A lot of times it's vintage bikes that you are trying to restore and it's got a really old pedal that you cannot remove. I wouldn't recommend trying those two kind of flat pedals. The only thing you're going to try is get one of those kind. The one I have, it's a bike hand pedal wrench that's with angle design on two different angles. Extremely flexible in terms of where you can place this to remove the pedal. Now I know Park 2 also makes a similar pedal wrench, but I only bought the bike hand because it's a couple dollars cheaper. If you can get your hands on a Park 2 and you don't mind the extra cost, definitely go with the Park tool. It's the best tool available. So I'll just show you guys really quickly why this pedal wrench with a rounded and a really long handle works the best with really hard to remove pedals, okay? So again, one limitation is those only works with pedals that had a 15mm, like a bolt over here. If you have one of those like really new, really fancy pedals, this is not going to be useful because most of those new pedals only features a hex wrench socket on the back of the, so on this side of the spindle. Okay, so in this regards, any of those is not going to work. But this one works perfectly for my pedals. So over here I have a Welgo pedal that I installed and I tried on my hybrid bike for city commuting, and I just really don't like it as much. So I want to actually just remove this and put my old, this is a vintage VP Components, really nice steel pedals, works pretty good. So I'm just gonna put those back because those actually gives better grips on the bike, and it's actually more compact and lighter, okay? So to remove the pedal, you'll find the correct rotation of the bike and then try to unlock it. Okay, so usually when you install the pedal, you just need to do this kind of motion. So when you figure out, you know, this pedal installs counterclockwise because you twist that way to tighten, then you just lose it clockwise. And this is where this comes in handy. So try to find just a kind of convenient angle and put it in there, and you're gonna try to just turn it clockwise, and I'll show you guys how easy it is, okay? Like you don't really need much force because this pedal wrench is just fantastic. And the thickness of this pedal wrench, it's a perfect fit for almost any pedals that features a 15mm socket, and extremely easy to remove, okay? If I'm using one of those Park tool, sometimes it doesn't really give a long enough leverage for me to really press it down, and those actually thinner steel, rolled steel, actually hurts your hand a lot. Even if you have a glove, it's not going to work as good. Okay, so Again, I'm showing you this because I'm trying to tell you avoid this for your pedal wrench because it's not gonna work good. The chain whip, however, works pretty good, okay, on this park tool. And this thing, just toss it away. This is not gonna work at all. Again, because of the angle of this wrench and the really long handle, it makes this job like extremely easy. You can attack it from multiple angles. You can even go under and try to go this way, or you can go on the top. So this is really the best thing ever. Just go ahead and buy it. If you have a pedal that you're trying to remove, however, it doesn't move at all. Now for this side, the installation is pretty much the same. So you're pretty much just gonna push this way on the right side. So again, as you can see, it's really easy to get locked in here. And all I have to do is just a small push downwards. Any pedal is gonna be able to move with this bike hand 15mm bicycle pedal, wrench, whatever. So with that being said, like the rest of the job, you can just pretty much do it with your hand, or you can continue to use your pedal and rotate it out. But over here, I'm just gonna use my hand because it's actually quicker. So, and then I'm gonna put the vintage VP components on my city hybrid bike. To install the pedals, again, the motion, first you gotta find out. So this is the left side. So we're gonna put this VP components on the left, and we're just gonna carefully rotate it till it's all the way in. There we go. And we're gonna tighten it in a little bit because I'm gonna install the other side as well. And on the drive side, exact same thing. To install the pedal, all you have to do is just rotate it backwards. It will situate itself in for the most part. And the only thing you need to do is tighten it at the end with a pedal wrench. So now it's installed on both sides. All I'm gonna do is, and remember to loosen it, we go this way. So to tighten it, we're actually just gonna go this way and try to find a socket and go in there and get the wheel a little straight. And again, I'm not gonna over tighten it, so I just get it snuggle, tight enough, and that's pretty much it. Okay, it's not gonna fall off for anything. Again, same thing for this side. I'm gonna rotate my bike and I'm just gonna tighten it really quick. So as long as you get the trick of knowing which direction to go, it's really fast to install any of the pedals. And over here, obviously, I'm gonna be tightening from the outside. So let's find the hook, and we're just gonna keep going. Just snuggle, don't over tighten, okay? Otherwise, if you strip your cranks, you're lost a lot more money than you invested. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So what I want to say is try to avoid this kind of flat pedal wrench if you're trying to install or remove a really hard to remove pedal on your bike. Otherwise, always just spend a little bit extra to get a really good piece of pedal wrench. This will be in your toolbox for a long, long time to come, okay? Thanks again for watching. If you guys have any questions on what's the best tool to remove your bicycle pedals, feel free to ask me in the comment section down below. Otherwise, hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, please do hit the like button or subscribe. And I should have more similar bicycle maintenance tips and videos coming out for you guys. Okay, so thanks again and take care.